There. Hello, everybody. I'm talking and the microphone's not even on. How are we doing? Oh, they've given me blue names. I hate the blue names. It's really difficult to read the names. Right, let's have... Oh, my goodness. How many comments have I missed? Hello, Jerry. Good afternoon to you. Hope you are well. Matthew Wells. Hello, I'm good, thank you. Bratman. Ray. Bratman's in the house. Not working late tonight. Endman. Hello, Charlie. How you doing? People talking to each other. Hope y'all had a good Father's Day weekend. Yeah, I hope you all had a good Father's Day weekend, whether it be because you're a daddy or whether because you were celebrating with your daddy. My train set destroyed. Got my train set destroyed today. I needed braking. Oh, lucky you. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. Eric, hello. Oh, thank you. It's a nice sentiment. Hope you are well. I am fine, Charlie, thank you. People talking to each other. Peter, hello. Hi, Miss Lucy and friends. Hope everyone is well. Thank you very much. It's very kind. I am very well. It's a beautiful sunny day. How can I not be? Gary Garrison, hello to you. Hope you're well. Ian Harper. Hello, Ian Harper. I hope you're well. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Ba, 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 ba. Hang on, I got to get to the comments for me. Evening, Lucy. All good, I hope. Thank you, David. Yeah, everything is well here. Thumbs up from Jerry. Hello, Gary Garrison. Gianni is speaking in Italian, and it sounds all very nice, but I can't actually understand it, I'm afraid. Foxy ears are on, yes. Francis, hello. I apologise if I'm staring at the screen harder than normal because, like I said, it's putting everybody's names in blue, and it's quite difficult to see them. Charlie is good. That's all right then. Sal, hello. Glad you could make it. Smitty1000, just stopping by to say hi and to have a lovely day. Smitty1000, I hope you have a lovely day. James Jackson, good evening to you. We are fine, thank you very much. I hope Kate is making me a coffee. Had a brilliant Saturday, says David. 30-year-old school reunion, which turned out to be magic. Best night ever. That's nice. Do you know what? I'd have no interest in going to my school reunion, I don't think. There aren't many people that I'd be interested... that sounds really awful, doesn't it? I didn't have, primary school or secondary school, friends that I made that have, you know, been lifelong friends. I've not kept in touch with anybody. I've got a couple of friends on Facebook that I say hello to or happy birthday. That is the extent of it. I don't know that there's anybody in particular. The people that I would be interested in seeing aren't on any kind of social media. So I don't know if they would ever hear about a reunion anyway. But Jerry says, we in the building. Good. Why, have we got any, whatchamacallits? Spammers already. Couldn't think then. Hi, Lucy. Do you want to destroy my qualifications? Adam, I'll destroy anything you want me to do, my darling. Glenn says, evening, made it. How was the break in Spain? So, Glenn, I had a quick break week before last, which was my clean the apartment break, which was nice still because I got some pool time and went for a nice couple of meals, so it was nice, but it was hard work. This coming weekend is the one, so I have got 2 days left in the UK. Thursday morning, all being well, as long as EasyJet don't cancel my flights, then all being well, I will be flying out to Spain for a girly weekend, which would be nice. Matthew, really enjoyed your last YouTube video. Would have loved to have seen Kate's face. Oh, is this the, is that the Cherry Bakewell one? I have to say, it was quite funny because she said to me, should we just, you know, I've been doing some custom videos, should we just do a quick hello to everybody? And that's how it started off until I pulled out the Cherry Bakewell. It was quite funny. Enderman says, Edinburgh soon. Fantastic. I love it. Well, I say I love Edinburgh. I've been there a couple of times with work. I haven't really got to see Edinburgh. I've got some friends up there, though. I must pop up and see them at some point. Lucy, when do you go to Spain? Is it this weekend? Yes, Thursday morning. And how did Kate's Cherry Bakewell taste? Lovely. Love a Cherry Bakewell. They're one of my favourites. I love almond. So anything with kind of an almond paste in it is just... Sophia says, are you wearing tights? Do you know what? I know it's a cop-out, Sophia, but do you know what? I'm not. I was, and so I've been wearing tights all day today, and a skirt, and well, a little summery dress actually, because it's been quite hot. And then literally about 8 o'clock, when I was thinking, right, do I need to do anything to prepare myself for tonight's live, I suddenly went, oh my God, because I am supposed to be looking after someone's allotment this week, and they had somebody doing it this weekend, so I didn't think anything of it. And then Monday to Friday this week, myself and Kate are supposed to be looking after the chickens and the turkey and the ducks. And at 8 o'clock I said, oh no, I've not been down. And then it's been a hot day, and I suddenly had a panic that they may have run out of water, and I was just like, oh. So I literally, because where they keep their chickens there are stingers and rubbish and because that's what allotments are like, I literally shoved on a pair of jeans to protect my little leggies, because I didn't want to be covered in stinging nettle stings. And I kind of literally jumped in the car, zoomed there, keeping within the speed limit, of course, jumped out. It's like from where you can park to where you get to the allotment is like a little walk. Then I couldn't get the code to work, and I was thinking, oh no, I can't get in because they've either changed the code or I've got the code written down wrong. Finally got in there, and all was right with the world again. But it meant that by the time I then got home here, Kate was like, you're supposed to be live already. So I literally ran in without changing back. So there's a long-winded reason as to why I am not wearing tights right now. Francis, Foxy, Lucy, you look beautiful. Thank you, Francis. It's very kind of you. Sophia, okay, you've asked the tights again. I had trouble recognizing people. Some people looked much older, yet I think I still keep my youthful looks. David, do you know what? And you probably do. And I look at people that are the similar age to me, and I go, oh my God, do I look as old as they do? And they probably look at me and go, oh my God, do I look as old as she does? Which is quite scary, really. But who knows? Adam, how do I send you them? Oh, Adam, you'll have to get in touch with me via Instagram. No coffee then after the Bakewells. Do you know what? I think she's forgiven me. That was a couple of days ago. She's like a goldfish. She got very short-term memory. David says Edinburgh is the best. Yeah, I'd like to go and look at Edinburgh in a bit more detail and have a look around. Or can you write them? The yawning has started. Or can you write them on a piece of paper and rip them? I don't have any paper or pens in with me at the moment. Bratman, thank you very much for the donation. Very kind of you, as always. Glenn says, I was in Bath last weekend. Have you seen the Roman baths? I have seen the Roman baths. Not for a long time, though. I haven't seen the Roman baths for many, many a year. I used to, when I used to kind of live that way, I used to, my t-shirt's twisted. Which way does that go? That way. That's bothering me. Is it me that's twisted? Is it my t-shirt that's twisted? Or is it me? I don't know. Here comes the coffee. Woohoo! See, I told you she'd forgiven me for the cherry Bakewells. Yes, when I lived that way, I used to go to Bath a lot. Most weekends, in fact. There was a nightclub there called Joe Bananas. Joe Bananas. And I used to flipping love it in there. I used to go there a lot. La 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 la. Right, where are we? Because was it? Oh, excuse me again. Was it last weekend? I was in Bath last weekend for the Bath races, wasn't it? Yes. That was good. Gary Garrison, 50th class reunion in 2025. Don't see much of the old gang as much as I would like to, but you'll be nice to see them again, I hope. Yeah, no, it's nice if you've got like people that you keep in touch with. It's nice. I tend to keep in touch with people that I used to work with many years ago, but like I said, I didn't have people. Literally, as soon as I left secondary school, that was it. I didn't keep in touch with anybody. Nobody. I didn't have close friends, as it were. It's fine. It wasn't a problem. It's just nobody that I kept in touch with. But then when I left school, you didn't need to. So in the UK now, if you leave school, you have to go on to secondary education, whether that be college, university, sixth form, that kind of thing. When I left school, you didn't have to do that. So I literally left school at 16 and got myself a job. And was then working a lot. I made lots of friends through work. But yeah, I didn't keep in touch with anybody from school. Jerry says, how was your weekend, Miss Lucy? It was very nice, thank you. My daddy is in Norway at the moment fishing. And I tried phoning him on several occasions to kind of say Happy Father's Day. And he didn't even pick up. The fish were far too important. So I ended up sending him a video instead, which was fine. And I got a message back from him for that. And I was then babysitting for my 2-year-old niece last night. So that was quite cute because she's a little sweetie pie. So that was nice. So yeah, it was all right. I've heard it's been 40 degrees in Spain again, Lucy. Hope not for you. That's too hot. No, it's not. Do you know what? I can cope with 40 degrees in Spain because there's a swimming pool. So literally I just bob around with my head above the water and that's about it. Just like, yes. And then my arms come out for a bit on the side and then it gets hot and then I just go, oh, that's too hot. And then I come back out like, oh, that's too hot. I'm kidding. I'm not in the pool all the time. I look like a raisin. But I have to say, where my apartment is, it's up on, because it's very mountainous. It's a big mountain ranges and massive hills where I am. And my apartment is actually up on a hill. So there's a nice, gentle breeze. Sometimes it's not so gentle. But for the most part, it's a gentle breeze that goes all the time. So it's nice. And that's what air conditioning is for. How is your toe, says Ian. It's fine now, thank you, Ian. The bruising has completely gone and I haven't even thought about it for the last week. It's fine, so thank you very much. Miguel, hello to you. Hope you're well. Francis says, I wish I was going on holiday with you. Well, you could be with me in spirit, if you like. Me and Sarah. For those of you that are on Patreon, you may or may not have seen the videos yet. It depends if Kate's posted them all. We are on the scrounge for cocktail money. When we were over there last year, it was funny actually. I can't remember the guy's name. I'm so sorry if you're online now watching. But last year it was quite nice because I kept getting a message saying, I'll donate some cocktail money if you do live, quick videos for me. And so literally for about a week, we'd just pop out for cocktails, courtesy of my friend that was texting and saying, go and have a drink and then video for me. And we'd sit there going, hi, thanks for the cocktails. So if you'd like a video of me just going, hi, thanks for feeling rather sloshed in the sun of the day, then please donate cocktail money. Thank you very much. Gary, thank you for Bratman, thank you for the donate, and Gary, thank you for the donate as well. And it's funny because Gary's obviously put an emoji which I can't see, so it gives me a description of the emoji, which is Shiba dog laughing slightly while blushing and covering his mouth with one arm. I think the descriptions are better than the emojis themselves. It just made me laugh. I actually got asked for proof of ID to buy a lottery ticket yesterday. Nice one, Matthew. I remember when I went to Florida and I'd gone to the bar and I wasn't wearing any makeup at the time, and I was well over 21. And yet they asked me Friday, and rather than be feeling flattered that they thought I was younger than 21, I was actually really annoyed because I couldn't get any alcohol. Seriously. But there we go. Lucy, you must watch Stranger Things. Come on, get into the show. It's awesome. I know. My problem is, okay, so my biggest problem with Stranger Things is actually Kate. Because Kate, I don't think actually wants to watch it. So I'm going to have to catch up with it at some point when she's not about, which is difficult because she's always about. So, yes, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to have to do something. How are you doing, Jerry, says Bratman. Adam, or can you ask Kate? James Wong. Is James Wong getting blocked? For being a little bit rude, but there we go. I like you, Lucy. I don't see anybody from school, and I'm like you, Lucy. I never see anybody from school, and they never get in touch anyway. No, I'm the same. Some people are very lucky that when they meet people at school, they develop lifelong friendships. When I was at school, I'm just trying to think. The schools I went to weren't massive schools, so. Like in primary school, there was only one class per year. So at most there was between 25 and 30 people that I would have been friends with. And then in secondary school, it wasn't a massive school either. So there wasn't much mixing around with different classes. Everyone's talking to Kate. Okay, it looks like James has been put on a timeout at the very least. Daniel Watkins says, "Hi Lucy, how are you?" I'm fine, thank you, Daniel. I hope you are well. Lucy and Kate got also moderators here. Yes, thank you guys. Francis Bush, Foxy Lucy, I would go to the Roman baths with you. Thank you. Because they've got like a spa. They've got a spa, haven't they now there? And don't they have isn't it an open top roof? Not an open top bath, an open top roof where you can go in the pool and stuff, I think. One of my old school friends works in London in the banking sector. Fantastic. I nearly worked. I went for a job at Coots Bank once. Didn't get it. But there we go. Thought I might have a chance. Bear in mind I already worked at NatWest, but no. Oh, Enderman has to go. I'll catch you in a bit. Okay. See you in a bit. Been considering contacting him as he gets paid a lot more than me. So you're just going to contact him for his money, not to actually catch up with an old mate. The cosplay I made, the creator of that character liked my cosplay on Twitter. The best thing to happen to a cosplayer to have the character creator like it. Neil Gaiman is the creator of Dream. And I have to say, most of you will not have seen this, but I have to say, Sal's costume was very, very good. He sent me pictures of his costume, and it was brilliant. So well done to you. Well done to you. Your next task, should you wish to accept it, is to make me a... Let me think. I need a costume for something. My brother is already hounding me about the next Comic-Con, which of course I didn't get to end of last year. I'm determined to get there this year. So I need to come up with a character. I don't know what though. Glenn Willits says, "Can I ask, which do you update the most, YouTube or Instagram?" I follow both, by the way. Instagram has the most updates on it, I would say. Yes. How's Sarah and Charlie? We always like to know, says Bratman. So Sarah's good, looking very much well, she's been poorly, actually. So she came over on Friday to do some videos with me. And she was better than she had been. She's on antibiotics now, but she's not quite right yet. But she's looking forward to the sun on Thursday. Charlie is fine. Yeah, Charlie is fine. And there you are, Kate saying to Glenn, the majority of content is on Patreon. Do you prefer Tesco or Asda shopping? Says EB Bud. Which do I prefer? Well, at the moment, I prefer Asda because I get 10% off. Every little helps, even though that's not the Asda motto. It's the Tesco motto. Do I have a preference? I'm just going to eat myself. I got some loose skin. I think I must have scratched my hand on some wire or something at the allotment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care where I shop. Sainsbury's is my favourite, but just because it's familiar and I like the layout of the shop and it's just very familiar. Kate, trust me, Stranger Things is absolutely outstanding. Take it from me, a TV addict since the 70s, lol. It would be a big surprise for him as I haven't seen him for a few years. Well, get in touch then, Matthew. It's always nice to touch base with old friends, I think. Stephen Morris. Hello. What do you mean like you found me? Had you lost me? How you doing? I hope you're all right. Nice to see you. Adam Thomas says, "Hi Lucy, I'm finally back. Hope it's all well with you." Adam, hello. Where have you been? Where have you been? Wolfman Midnight says, "Hello, Wolfman Midnight. So, are you a fan of werewolves? Are you a werewolf? Have you watched on Amazon Prime, I think it is, Wolf Like Me with Isla Fisher?" I love it. Love it. It's so good. It's just a little bit different. So if you've not watched Isla Fisher, that she's amazing in Wolf Like Me, watch that. And I have to say, I can't think what the guy's name is in it, but he plays Olaf in Frozen. It's really good. Really, really good. It's really amusing. Anyway, Stephen Morris, Weymouth was great. Back home now. Ah, of course you've been in Weymouth. I love Weymouth. Do you know what? Weymouth was probably the first place that I actually, as a child, and I say child, I mean kind of probably teens. I remember swimming out on a rubber dinghy. Not a rubber dinghy. A rubber ring. Sat in a rubber ring, paddling out in Weymouth. And I remember going out quite deep and looking down and the water being really, really clear. And I was over the top of lots of rocks and seaweed, so I couldn't see the bottom of the sea. And I remember really clearly hyperventilating at the fact that anything could be down there. And I remember frantically kind of paddling backward. What if something comes and bites me? Weymouth. What was going to come and bite me? Seriously. But I remember really panicking. But it's I can't talk. That said, I really like Weymouth. Adam wants to know if we've got any paper handy. Not that he's going to donate. Adam, if you donate, then she might bring some paper out. But without a donation for my cocktails, I can't see her bringing anything out, to be fair. Gary says, I have kids and over 20 calling me sir. Do you? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you like that? Hello. Samuel Geddes says hello to you. Well, he says hi, actually. Hello. Only one character, Lucy, Miss Nicotine, my all-time favourite. She's embarrassing though, Bratman. Hope Sarah feels better soon, says Adam. Thank you very much. I will pass on the news. Good news on Sarah. And Charlie says, Brap, well, that would be a first for me to make cosplay for someone else. Maybe I should task you with it, Sal. Although I don't know if I'm keen to send you my measurements. Jerry says he's praying for Sarah and Charlie. Thank you. That's very kind of you, Jerry. It would be great to see him again. He was always clever at school. The teachers couldn't keep up with him. Ah, really? Cool. Wolfman Midnight says yes. Is that yes to seeing Wolf Like Me, or yes to being a werewolf, or which? I'm guessing it's for seeing Wolf Like Me. Although Wolfman Midnight says I haven't watched Amazon. So maybe you are a wolf and not actually watched Wolf Like Me. I can't remember if it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime. I can't remember. Been watching you and I love your talks. Can never catch you live, says Samuel. Oh, and now you're here. Yay. I would check Wolf Like Me out, Lucy. Yeah, you should, Brap. It's really good. It's really good. But it's not, the episodes aren't long. They're probably half an hour long each. And there's only one season, so and there's not loads of episodes in the season. Oh, she's trying to burn me. That's hot. Hi from a very warm Los Angeles, says Izzy. Hello in warm Los Angeles. LA. What's all the celebrity gossip then, Izzy? There must be some. Maybe we should do... I know. Maybe we'll do a podcast with all the celebrity gossip. How does that sound? You heard it here first. Celebrity gossip podcast. I've been reading up about older Amber. I was going to say Amber Turd, but that's kind of mean, isn't it? Amber Heard. Do you know what? I actually feel the more I watch her, I'm starting to feel sorry for her, because she's clearly got issues and she needs help. She really does need help. And the interview that she's recently done, which I think is now aired, they've kind of basically said it's a career killer. It's if her career wasn't dead already after the case. It sounds as though she's just done herself no favours at all during this interview. So, not good. Anyway. Love the videos as always. Take care. Got to go. Catch you soon, says Glenn. Bye, Glenn. Thanks for joining. Adam Thomas says, my computer booted me off of your channel, so I had to change name. Thomas is my middle name. Oh, right. Okay. That's weird. That's not very good. Wolf Like Me is great. Loved it. Josh Gad is his name. No, his name is Olaf. And he likes warm hugs. I loved it at Weymouth years ago, Lucy. Long drive from here, but worth it, yes. JK says, hey-ya! I promised you a birthday present way back and haven't done it yet, but I'm a man of my word, my lady. JK, I can't believe you haven't given me a birthday present. My Amazon wish list is always available. I need some new sunglasses. Mark Kyle says, hi, Lucy. Hello. Wolfman Midnight says werewolves. Excellent. So, did you watch Twilight? I'm assuming you did, and you were obviously Team Jacob, who was equally a wolf. Good set of films, those Twilight films. Very, very good. Ian Harper says, what do you choose for shoes or clothes in what you wear? Clothes, normally. Unless I've bought a new pair of shoes that I'm particularly fond of, then I suddenly go, oh, what can I wear with them? And then I will choose the shoes first before the outfit. But more often than not, 9 times out of 10, it's the outfit first. What has been your favourite job you have ever done? Says Matthew Wells. My favourite job. My problem is I've been an office person for the most of my career. If I could do my time over again, I would do something different. I would kind of go into midwifery or something like that, I think. Because babies are so cute. I don't know if I could... I'd love to be a vet, but I'd only be able to do the happy things. I couldn't, like, put an animal down. I don't think I'd find that too sad. Although I do like working with animals. So my dad has an allotment, and he's always worked with people whereby they've had lots of animals. And I do love animals. So I've worked with animals, albeit not in a paid capacity, but I like doing things like that. Do you know what? A lot of the jobs I've done, it's been about the people I work with more so than the work itself. I like that the job has to be rewarding. I need for it to feel like it's stretching me. So I need it to challenge my brain. If it doesn't challenge my brain, I find it boring and therefore I give up. Going to Miami, doing some project work was really, really nice. The job I'm doing now, do you know what? I really like it because it's challenging, but I feel as well that I'm adding to it and that I'm adding value. And it sounds like I'm on a job interview. I'm going to shut up. You mentioned on the last live I missed that Sarah has got you at the airport at 3 a.m. again. Hasn't she, Lucy? That's not good. Yes, it is not good. I've actually paid today for us to go fast track as well, which surprisingly the airport is not selling at the moment, and neither is EasyJet. But I was told reliably yesterday by somebody, because I went to a barbecue yesterday afternoon, that if you go to the Holiday Extras website, that you could buy fast track, and they weren't lying. And yes, and I went online today and bought fast track. So, albeit Sarah's going to have, actually it won't be 3 o'clock. She's being picked up, her and Vicky are being picked up at 2:45. And then they will get to me for about 3:15, because I'm thinking there'll be no traffic about. So I'm thinking they'll be with me for about 3:15. So I'm thinking we'll be at the airport 3:30, 4:45-ish. Between, yeah, something like that. She's then got to do bag drop because she's got the bag. Silly girl. And then I've paid for a fast track because I can't stand the thought of standing in security forever and a day. I need my Starbucks coffee. And if we don't do fast track, then we'll be stuck in security so long I won't get my coffee. So there we go. Brad says, podcast, hell yes. The thing is, okay, so I'm just adjusting my seating and sitting better. There we go. So so the question is, right, so Patreon is, it's hot in here, hang on. Let's put the aircon on. Hope if it gets too noisy, you'll have to let me know. Hang on, it's 1:30 as well. Where's Keanu? Yeah, so like Patreon seems to be a very, very popular platform for people nowadays. And obviously I do put videos on Patreon, but it would be quite good if I was to do a podcast, I thought. But I need a topic, really. So suggestions on a postcard. What should our topic be? Unless, of course, ow! It felt like something bit me. Unless, of course, my friend in LA actually wants to do the podcast with me. Amber Heard needs a therapist. She does. If you send me your measurements, it would be like doctor-patient confidentiality. I'll keep it secret, keep it safe. Thank you, Sal. Oh my FG, I'm running VPN and it won't let me super chat because the country is wrong. Oh no! That's no good. JK, I want you to super chat. Wolfman Midnight says, I'd never seen it. What, Twilight? Oh my goodness. Actually, as a werewolf, you... no, I was going to say you probably wouldn't want to, but no, it all works out good in the end, kind of. So, no, the Twilight films are good. Or read the books. The books are even better. I've got VPN after EU decided to ban Russian use. Okay. So where are you dialing in from? Where are you watching from, JK? Foxy Lucy, yes, they do have an open topped pool. Yes, I thought they did in Bath. I'm not a fan of Twilight. Okay, fair enough. What about hang on, what am I thinking? American Werewolf in London. Classic film. That's a great film, American Werewolf in London. Some of the best effects of its time. Adam Sinnett also says, my super chat won't work. What's the matter with you all? Oh my goodness. JK says, I've been banned from PayPal. Ugh, excuses. Amazon wishlist all the way. Alvrolu, how are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. Hope you're as well. The best werewolf movie of all time is American Werewolf in London. It has the best transformation scene ever. Yes, I know, Sal. See, same wavelength. Brilliant. Excellent film. Loved it. And I have to say, the comedy in it... Oh, it's getting cold now. Not my coffee, the aircon. I have to say, the comedy in it... I can't think of the guy who plays the wolf, what his name is. Hang on, it'll come to me in a minute before Sal tells me. No. But his best mate, Jack, is just hilarious. I love it. And I love the scene in the zoo where he wakes up naked, werewolf guy, whatever his name is, and he wakes up naked and he's in a bush and he says to the kid who's holding a balloon, he says, hey kid, give me your balloon and I'll give you £1. And the kid goes, £2. Where he was keeping his money though, I have no idea. Anyway, I missed Rowley and Keanu last Wednesday and they are not here tonight. And where is Troy? It's months since he's been on here. I know. These people let me down. I'm not Russian, but I have been banned nonetheless. Oh dear. Kate's there with all the various different links. Bratman, definitely Sal, and the best music to go with it. Oh yeah, it was. Adam Thomas, not just your channels, all my channels on YouTube. Oh no. How tall is Sarah, says Alvaro. Sarah is 5'4", I think. I'm 5'6". She's shorter than me. I'm sure she's 5'4", 5'3" or 5'4", I think. Good on the fast track. Hope you get there on time still. Very early though. How tall are you, Lucy? Oh, 5'6". I think I've donated, said Adam. Well, if you have, much appreciated. Thank you very much. JK, I was muffed as F when I couldn't super chat with VPN. I decided to get VPN because our Western leaders are trying to be like the old Soviet Russia. Yes. I don't know, if I'm honest. I ain't got a clue. It's been hot in Texas with the last 2 months now, says Mark Isle. Texas. I'd like to go to Texas. I've got 2 cowboy hats and a pair of cowboy boots. I love my cowboy boots. I also like my cowboy hat. I think I'd look a little bit weird going around the UK wearing my cowboy hat, but I do like it. Alvaro says, yes, Patreon is a good idea. Well, I have my Patreon already, Alvaro, so if you haven't joined, get on and join. However, a podcast is something that might be good. Stephen Morris. You're a little lamb and chop, aren't you? Thank you for the donation. And I will just read out the description of your emoji because I like it. Pair character jumping up and down saying, #1 fan. I think there may be a few other people on here that would argue the fact that that they are the #1 fan, but you can all have that title. That's fine. Avro says sexy life could be a good idea for your topic. Sexy is a good topic, or life is a good topic, or sexy life is a good topic. Tongue in cheek, Lucy, how's Coco the rat? I was thinking maybe we should do Coco Cam because he's so funny. Maybe we should have Coco Cam. The problem is with that, of course, is that he has the full run of the garden all the time, and he has the full run of the kitchen. Twilight is for females, hilarious. So it would be depending. I'd have to have quite a lot of different cameras up to catch where he is all the time because he's constantly running all over the place. I would like to be a baby doctor, but giving babies their shots, I would cry more than the babies. Yeah, who wants to go into a job where they make babies cry? That's just mean. I will not turn off my VPN because my country's secret service will shoot me in a second because laughing at Biden falling off his bike while standing still. Oh dear, funny. Jack says burst a balloon. No, you. Gary says Bratman, you mean rabbit. Yeah, I think Bratman was thinking it was funny. Foxy Lucy, would you like to go to the open topped pool with me sometime? Sounds like fun. Is it warm? I don't do really cold pools. I will check out your wish list, Foxy, as I promised you a gift, and I will get you something. You are awesome. Gives me hope for our clown world. Bless, bless. Thank you. That's very kind of you, JK. Alvaro, Lucy, I like it when you wear black tights. I like black tights. I like slightly off black. I like the barely black. Fun fact. 4 vampire stroke werewolf Underworld movies, the big black werewolf in the first ones is the man that created the whole thing. Oh, I like the Underworld. Have I seen all the Underworlds? That's with Kate Beckinsale, isn't it? She's awesome, Kate Beckinsale. If you ever watch her on Graham Norton, she's a real prankster as well. She likes playing jokes on people, and if you hear some of her explanations of some of the jokes that she's pranked people with, it's quite hilarious. She's very well spoken as well, isn't she, Kate Beckinsale? I wish I could talk like her all the time. I'd have to really concentrate on talking properly and making sure my grammar was correct at all times. I talk too fast, that's the problem. Ow, something definitely, ow. I reckon, that's better. I think I had a bit of a thistle in my foot. Because when I went to the allotment, I put my jeans on to protect my legs, but I was still in flip-flops. Anyway, Hargoon says your eyes are amazing. Thank you. They're not so amazing that I can't see without glasses, unfortunately, but that's very kind. Did you know Rick Mail was an American werewolf in London, Lucy? He was in the pub on the moors. I did know that. There was a couple of the guy that told the joke about the Alamo as well. Who was he? I can't remember, but he's a well-known actor as well, wasn't he? I can't think. Yeah, I always remember that joke. I did remember that joke. I now only remember the punchline. Anyway, can you remember, Lucy, what age you started wearing heels? Oh, early. I remember going to a wedding at the age of 13 and wearing wedge heels then. That was my very, very first pair. And it was a nightmare because I had gone to the shoe shop in my head, being 13 and really grown up, thinking I'm going to buy a really nice pair of heels. And I was always very, very influenced by my mum. And if I looked back now, I wish in a way I'd stood up more for myself and what I wanted to do, but I didn't. I was very, very swayed by my mother, and we went to the shoe shop and I saw this pair of heels that I really, really liked, that I wanted. Of course, my mother was paying for them anyway. And my mum was like, no, what about these? These are lovely. And I was like, oh, but I like these. And she was like, no, what about these? What about... So I went with her choice. So they were wedgie. And, I mean, they were all right. They were all right. But I remember thinking that they looked They weren't granny shoes, but as a 13-year-old, I remember thinking they were granny shoes, even though they had really high wedge heels on them. But, so yeah, 13. Izzy says, like the shot of Piccadilly Circus in American Werewolf. Yeah. Nice one, Sal. Definitely Izzy. Did you see Biden falling off of his bike while standing still? I didn't, JK. I laughed because he was not severely hurt, but it was kind of pathetic. Do you know what? Sometimes we laugh at things that, we shouldn't maybe laugh at because somebody could be hurt. But sometimes you can't help it, can you? That's fair enough. I didn't see the clip, though. Can the paper come out now, then? Hang on, then. Did you donate? Did you, Adam? I'm scrolling back up. Hang on. Bear with me. Oh, Adam says, I think I've donated. Right, Kate, you're on it. Has Adam donated? Because it hasn't super chatted if you did. Right. Hargoon, you have beautiful eyes. I swear, thank you. Wolfman Midnight says Coco Cam. So Wolfman, I have a house rabbit. I say he's a house rabbit because he sleeps in the house at night, but I open the door to the garden during the day, and he spends all day outside running free, as rabbits should do, really, as free as he can do in a garden. But if I'm doing videos in the garden, he wants to be in on them, and he runs around my feet. So most of the people, if they've seen my videos, especially on Patreon, you will have seen Coco the rabbit. So hence Coco Cam. Lucy, I'm sorry to bring politics. I will behave from now on. Do you know what? Laughing at Biden falling off his bike while standing still isn't really politics, particularly. I'm not worried about that. And regarding the comments about VPN, I couldn't say one way or the other. But there we go. American Werewolf in London, fun fact. The old doctor in the hospital is Frank Oz, whom is the voice of Yoda. Oh, I did not know that. Sorry, Lucy. I mean, both sexy and lifestyle could be your good ideas for your Patreon. Yes, it could be. Could be. I shall give it some thought. Adam says, my super chat is faulty. Francis Bush, Foxy, Lucy, can we find out together and it will be on me? We can definitely have a look. Oh, Bratman, thank you. Donated to my airport coffee. Thank you. I shall get mine. What's her name? Sarah will have to get her own. Hargun says, you're an angel. You are the most beautiful woman I have ever seen in this whole world. I'd probably beg to differ, but that's a very nice sentiment, and thank you very much. Jack Smith, do you not pop balloons anymore? Jack, so with the balloons, I do, but they are Patreon videos, so you'd have to join Patreon to see them. YouTube don't like balloon popping because the bang makes people jump. So this video will now get banned because I clapped my hands. Keanu! I've been moaning at you. At 9:30, I was like, right, Keanu's going to join now. And you've waited till 10 to 10. Disgraceful. But it's glad that you finally got here. Adam, I can't get on PayPal, Kate. No ripping up for you tonight, Adam. JK says, grey tights, kind of shiny, is my kryptonite. See, grey tights are kind of, I think of dead legs. So a dead body, without being morbid, goes a grey colour, obviously. And grey tights make people look as though they have dead legs. I don't tend to wear grey tights because I don't want dead legs. I think if you've got like wintry grey tights, like an argyle knit type thing, maybe. Doing well tonight, Lucy. Not much yawning. As I've just yawned. Hilarious. And as Buffy used to say, missed me. Yes, absolutely. I was on about Buffy for some reason. Oh, I did a custom video the other day, and the person I was doing the custom video for wanted me to talk about martial arts, and my whole theme was always fancying myself as a bit of a Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But there we go. Lucy will coffee at 3 a.m. Yeah, I certainly will be. Sal, Lucy, you have the UK accent, so most things you say sound classy, fast or not. Thank you very much. When my original accent comes out fast and furious, it doesn't sound very classy, I don't think. If you listen to the people in the southwest, it's not that it's not classy, but it's not known for being a very intelligent accent, put it that way, if that makes sense. A friend of mine, when she's drunk, actually does get rather abusive about the whole southwest accent. I think it's a very lazy part of the country because they don't pronounce their T's properly and lots of grammar goes missing. But anyway, Hargoon says you're very elegant. Thank you very much. JK, you are awesome, Lucy. Good peeps. Gives me hope that gives me hope that is all I want to say. That's nice, JK. Do you know what, though? If I'm honest, I think the majority of people have got a good heart. A lot of people out there are very selfish, and things like COVID and the lockdown either brought out the best in people or worst in people. There's a lot of very selfish people out there, but I think for the most part, I'd like to hope that most people are kind of good, really. Although if you watch something like The Boys, you might think otherwise. I've not watched last week's show. Leslie, Brian Glover, Lucy. Brian Glover, yes. In American Werewolf in London, in the pub. Yes, Brian Glover. When you were saying Brian Glover, in my head I could see Danny Glover, and I was thinking, no, definitely not. That's the wrong one. Brian Glover, thank you. He tells the joke. Yes, it is. Lucy, which cigarette brands is your favourite? Really will. I go for the weakest. Silk Cut. Your mum just trying to protect you. Bless. JK says. Yes. Yeah, no, she was a good mum. Don't get me wrong, she is a good mum. Yeah. Ugar, hello, beautiful eyes. Hello, thank you. Yes, Brian Glover, he was in Cares. Yes, he was. Wait, I will try to donate. Even with PVM, I will give it a good English try. Stephen Morris, bye. All lovely to see you. Lucy, going to see the news now. Okay, Steve. Yeah, go see the news. See what's going on in the world. Go and watch the news and come back and report. Ugar says, my follower on Instagram. Yay! Hope you're all doing well. Y'all. I love it. Your rabbit looks like it belongs in the Dark Crystal movie. I love that film. Does it? Which part? Are you saying my rabbit looks like one of the Skeksis? Or, can't think of what the other ones were. Yeah. The Skeksis were brilliant though, weren't they? The best ones. Anyway. Leslie. I'm glad you joined us, Leslie. It's a NSFW Patreon or something. NSFW. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Keanu, my mate went head over heels when the front wheel of his bicycle fell off going down a steep hill when we were teenagers. No helmets, and oh how we laughed. Thankfully, he jumped up relatively unscathed. Yeah, well, that's the thing. As kids, we used to do everything without helmets or arm pads and shin pads. My brother knocked his tooth out going down a steep hill on a skateboard. I knocked my tooth out as well. Well, actually, I didn't. I broke one of my teeth when I was younger, but I think that was just falling over in the school playground. And you know what? And it was my birthday. Yes. Or the day before was my birthday, and I was in primary school, and I fell over in the playground, and I broke my tooth, snapped it in half, and I also fell on my brand new watch that I'd had for my birthday, and I was so upset about my watch. I wasn't worried about my tooth. I was just worried about my watch. And my mum was like, don't worry about your watch, you can replace that. What about your tooth? And I was like, yeah, but it's my new watch. It was my birthday present. Francis, Foxy, Lucy, do you wear a full body swimsuit or bikini? It depends on how the mood takes me. Really? Ouch, that hurt, says JK. Hang on, what was the comment? hang on. Well, your last comment was, I will give a good old English try. I didn't hurt your feelings, did I? What did I say? Or was it the donation that hurt your feelings? I don't know. If I said something, I apologise. Didn't mean to. Can't believe my qualifications won't be ripped. Adam, poor you. I like the Devon accent. Yeah, I like the Devon accent. I don't mind all the accents, to be fair. My son moved to Dis in East Anglia when he was 16. He now has a hybrid northeast stroke East Anglia accent. I like the kind of hybrid accents, actually, where you kind of have a bit of this and a bit of that. It makes it interesting. Lucy, you are a caring British lady and could be a good pal. Thanks, Alvaro. I try to be caring. I try to consider people. When will I see you in the swimsuit? Try never. Lucy, is there going to be an update from Spain, and when do you come back? Yes, there'll be an update from Spain. I'm sure there will be. I come back on Monday morning, so I'm only there 4 nights. Wolfman says, what's my Patreon? Kate, what's my Patreon? I don't know. Patreon.com/Smoky Places. I think. Patreon.com/Smoky Places. I'm sure that's it. NSFW means not safe for working. Is my Patreon not safe for working? I think it is. It's alright. Okay, I'm not sure. This is an awesome stream. Thanks, Jerry. Foxy Geek Girl, glad you and I had a good birthday this month. Yeah! It's nice to have a good birthday. June babies. Geminis. It's the best. So Geminis... Some people get Geminis middled up. Because Gemini is the twin, people say they're two-faced. They're not two-faced at all. That is not what the Gemini star sign is all about. The fact that we have 2 sides to our personality actually means that we're multifaceted, and we are the most compatible star sign across the zodiac. It means we get on with everybody because we can adjust our personality to be friendly and mix and compatible with everybody. That's what it means. It's not about being two-faced, as many people do say. It's because we have a multiple personality that enables us to get on with everybody. So there. I broke a tooth in the same place. Ooh. There we go. What, in my playground? Hi, Miss Lucy. What shoes are you wearing today? You inspire me. Nothing. But as I said earlier, I was in, before I had to do the allotment trip, I was in a summer dress and tan tights today, and stilettos, because it got to be done. Leslie says, enjoy Spain. Thank you very much. Tony Fernandez, hello to you. I hope you are well. Adam, Lucy is always caring. Thank you. I try to be. Bratman, good. So maybe a live next Monday. I'm sure you will let us know. Have a great trip. Maybe Monday. I won't promise. Depends how tired I am. Ugar, is it Ugar? Ugar says, can you say? I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Adam, I've tried PayPal and Super Chat, both not working. Meccano, I was in a pub just taking a swig of a pint when a football team mate flung a beer mat that ricocheted off my... I'm sorry, the comments are moving up as I'm trying to read it. I wouldn't be very good reading a teleprompter, I don't think. Here we go. And tonight, here is the evening news. I was in a pub just taking a swig of a pint when a football team mate swung a beer mats that ricocheted off my glass, pushing it into my teeth and knocking my front tooth out. A sexy looking teeth. Oh dear, that's very unfortunate. A beer mat, you wouldn't think it, would you? Ouch. But Virgos are perfection, says Leslie. Virgos apparently make very good lovers. Just saying. Mark England, hello. How are you? Mark England that doesn't have a sister called Emma. Love your summer dresses, Lucy, so beautiful, says Bratman. Thank you very much. Francis Bush celebrates 6 months of membership. Ray, Francis Bush, celebrating 6 months of membership. Keep up the good work, Francis. Much appreciated. Alvaro, lol, I think you are wear black tight stockings now. Yes, I am. Anything that you want to think of me wearing from the waist down, that's exactly what it is. Exactly what I'm wearing. Are you doing a Green Goddess audition? Well, this is kind of like, I think this colour is called Petrol, and I'm actually wearing they're grey jeans. They looks green in here because of all the green lights, but they are grey skinny jeans. But yeah, it does look all green in here, doesn't it? Foxy Geek Girl, enjoy your trips ahead. Keep me posted. Will do, Jerry. I will get some pictures posted on Instagram and stuff. Bratman says, if you are tired, Lucy, after Spain, just rest, but I don't want to miss out. You know the drill, lol. Early warning after last week. Haha, I know, I can't believe you missed it. That's what my girlfriend says Leslie. Oh, the secrets are coming out now. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Oh, just moving, getting comfy. Leslie, you sly dog, you. But there we go. Oh, look at that. I've run out of comments. Wow, I've actually got through all the comments. Woohoo! Is this a good time to stop, therefore? What do we think? It is 10 o'clock, and you know the drill. That's kind of where I finish. Lucy, I remember you like motorsport as well. Could I hold the chance to enjoy together, e.g. Daytona or Indianapolis 500? You're going to take me to the Daytona races, are you? Sounds good. What shows later, Lucy, if you stay awake? Well, I do have to catch up. I do have to catch up on the boys. Although I don't know if Kate's that keen because she doesn't like the gore. She's putting a bit of a kibosh on my TV program watching, really. I've got to catch up on Obi-Wan Kenobi. I need to practice my lightsaber noises. What else have I got to watch? I've obviously got to watch Stranger Things, but that won't be happening tonight. Don't know. Of course, the nice thing is, with Obi-Wan Kenobi, because it's on Disney Plus, I could download that to watch that on the aeroplane. Although I think I should be dropping off to sleep on the aeroplane. Who knows? A likely story, says Keanu. I suppose you are a goddess regardless. I have a sister called Julie, Lucy. And what do you do for work? Oh, work. So I work in security. I'm a security advisor. Boring. Actually, it sounds boring. I actually really enjoy my job, but I'm a security advisor. Bratman says, don't go. What are your tallest high heels? Would you consider 5-inch stiletto pumps? So I have some 5-inch, but I literally cannot stand up in them. Mainly because I can't straighten my legs. So sometimes you'll see women walking along wearing stilettos and their knees are bent. And it's all to do with the posture. And if you are not used to wearing heels as high as that, you literally cannot wear a 5-inch heel and straighten your leg. It takes a lot of building up. You know, you have to start off at 2-inch heels and then 3-inch and then 3.5, then 4 and then 4.5 to be able to get the posture and your muscles stretched enough to be able to straighten your leg in 5-inch heels. So I do have 5-inch heels, but I literally kind of like my knees go like that. So it's not an attractive look. Hang on a minute. 3 of us on the trolls tonight. Got one each. Oh, really? I've missed those. Have you seen Sherwood, Lucy? Sherwood. No. What's that to do with? Is that a Robin Hood thing? I wish she stood up right now. Unlucky. Have a wonderful, safe trip to Spain and have a great time and get the airport coffee inside you nice and early. I intend to. Thank you very much for the donations on that front. Matthew says, can't believe what is happening with the trains. I heard something about trains. Is this the train strikes? I haven't watched the news. Do you know what? It's a nightmare. I don't watch much news, to be honest with you, so I very often haven't got a clue what's going on. The actors make the lightsaber noises, which is a no-no because the mic picks up and they have to remove the sound in edit. I know. I remember watching Ewan McGregor being interviewed about that, and they had to keep telling him off because he couldn't help it. He just literally kept making all the noises. Dreadful on trains, Matthew. Mark Hall says, stay safe on your vacation. Thank you. Thanks, Kate. Good vibes. I know, Bratman, my workmate said to me this morning, shall we go on strike? It is the strikes then. Okay. Nightmare. There's lots of strikes going on at the moment. Horrendous. Anyway, one more comment. 1984 miners' strike, but a murder mystery. Indeed. On that note, I'm off. It is coming up to 10 past 10. It is time for my beauty sleep. Because, you know. So, I would just say thank you to all of you for your contributions tonight, your monetary contributions, your actual comments, keeping the conversation going, because otherwise it's very boring if I'm just talking to myself. Foxy Lucy, whatever size heels you wear are great on you, look sexy as well. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Well, that was a quickie for me then, says Keanu. Well, yeah, Keanu, if you're into quickies and all that. 1984, my favourite year, says Jerry. What happened in 1984 that was your favourite year? Oh, I can't ask the question because I need to go. Glad to hear that you had a nice trip to Spain, Lucy. Thank you, Alvaro. I shall be going this Thursday, all being well. I really hope there's no problems with the flights, but you never know. So it just leaves me to say thank you so much for all of you joining in tonight. Thank you for the donations. If you are not a subscriber on YouTube already, please subscribe. If you're not a subscriber on Twitch, please subscribe. If you're not a subscriber on Patreon, get over and get onto Patreon. Patreon.com/Smoky Places. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and anything else I might do. So Jerry says you were born in 1984. Ah, there we go. That'll be why it's your favourite year. Well done. Now it's my favourite year as well, Jerry. So goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful week. I had to think what day of the week it was now. Have a wonderful week, whatever you are doing. Take care, y'all. And I will catch you all again very, very soon. Bye.